Hello there. I'm delighted to be joined today by Renee Welsh, who is the CEO of Embed. She's over in Singapore. How are you today, Renee?
I'm great. Thank you, Charlie. Thanks for having me.
Good stuff. To give you a bit of background, Renee is one part executive, one part serial entrepreneur, and has a passion in building businesses and transforming industries. And I believe you started your first tech business at 27.
Yes, I did. That's right.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We're here to talk about Embed and some of these sort of transformative moves you're making in the FEC and leisure markets. Bit of background, Embed is a world leader in creating cashless cloud-based technology for FECs and attractions. They've got a global client base, and they partner with the essentially best of the best in terms of technology companies from Amazon Web Services, Apple Wallet, GPay, etc. Offering the best solutions for operators and end users alike, of course. They also have quite an incredible support system for their existing clients, which Renee is going to be talking about in a bit more depth. Renee, you are a passionate technologist. How do you think generally technology is going to be changing the FEC market in the next few years? I know that the pandemic served essentially as an accelerator, and cashless solutions have gone through the roof in terms of uptake. So how do you think the next few years will see change?
Yeah, I mean, look, the pandemic definitely acted as a forcing function for cashless payments specifically, and our mobile wallet has certainly benefited from that and benefited our industry and our clients, which has been really fantastic to see. But I think the reason for the constant evolution of technology is really driven by customer demand for faster, smoother, and more personalized experiences. And so what we look at and where we position ourselves is in that customer-centric mindset and looking at what the guest and what our operators and our direct clients are needing for their businesses. And so we've been doing this for 22 years. I certainly would consider Embed a pioneer in this space, and as you said, a leader of cashless technology across the world, which is incredibly exciting and a privilege for us to be in that position. But we never rest on our laurels. You'll always find us deep in research and development of new and exciting initiatives. And, that's largely driven by the fact that technology is constantly shaping our world and reshaping our world at a rapid pace. And so, we always need to keep our finger on the pulse and look at what might be next for our industry specifically. But if we just look at the technology that we have today, I think that for a family entertainment center, utilizing the Embed platform and the toolkit solution really future-proofs their business, particularly when you look at the importance of data capture, of understanding who your customers are, what their purchasing preferences are, how do we drive repeat visitation. You really need to capture that through state-of-the-art technology like we offer. And Stats and Mobile Wallet are two of our latest modules that we talk about often from the guest experience perspective and also from the data perspective, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But I'm certain that, when we look more broadly and beyond what we have today, AI is the talk of the town. I've sat on many panels and listened to many experts talk about how that will transform a lot of different divisions, from the operating side and the operational management and efficiency side of a business right through to the guest experience. And so I think that's definitely something that, we're looking at in earnest and looking at how it can impact our industry positively. And then also hyper personalization. So knowing our customers, how do we give them the absolute best experience for them when they arrive and even before they arrive. So I think they're the two things that we'll really look at making a change over the next few years at least.
I hadn't realized it before until I read up about this, just how many advantages and benefits there are to your customers, operators, in going cashless. So for example, their visitors spend a lot more money if the systems they use are cashless. Astonishingly, it takes, I think it's 500 hours of work to process $100,000 of revenue. So that's an extra 500 hours of work they're gaining. And just
Seems crazy, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and just handling the cash. I think it's around 9% of cash received. The cost is 9% of any cash received in terms of the handling. It's a third of that if you go cashless. So there are a lot of benefits. Moving on to the mobile wallet, you mentioned that was launched, I think 2-3 years ago.
Yes.
What does that enable for operators? And can you perhaps share with us how many customers are currently using it, and any stats you can share about those?
So, I think that one of the things I'd like to start with is we're incredibly proud that still the mobile wallet today is the only non-banking, non-finance or loyalty brand certified by Apple and Google since we launched back in 2019. That was a really fun launch at IAAPA. We have fond memories of that, and we're really looking forward to what we've got to launch this year as well. But you rightly pointed out that the cost of managing and facilitating cash transactions is exorbitantly higher, not just from the cost perspective, but also from a manpower, labor, and processing perspective. And it's a huge savings in manpower, time, and cost by moving to a solution like Embed. And the data speaks for itself. We've got lots of different data points and research that's been done around this, particularly by Visa and a number of other major brands that we look to. But our mobile wallet is unique in the fact that because we have worked with Apple and Google, you can effectively put your game card into the native Apple and Google mobile wallet and use that to play and top up, and it doesn't require an additional download. And we did that intentionally so that there was much less customer friction. And the results from that are honestly quite phenomenal. I think they even shocked us. We knew it would be great, but we look at the results and we're like, this is absolutely fantastic and so transformational for our customers, which is ultimately what we all want to achieve when we implement these new technologies. So with the mobile wallet, the data that we've got now, basically shows that with our mobile wallet product, the transaction reload value is 5 times higher than it is via cash or in venue, which is phenomenal. You've also got the benefit of 90% of those reloads, 60% of those reloads actually happening outside the venue before the customer's even arriving. And we believe that customers are much more confident in reloading a much higher value. The average reload value on our mobile wallet is $50.57. That's in US dollars, as compared to a in-location transaction with a credit card, which is $31.95. So it's a significant increase. And then when you compare that to cash, it's even more. Cash is around $9.95 average reload. And because you're registering your card, you're providing the information, you're not able to lose the card, it's not going into a drawer and you're forgetting to take it into the venue, there's a lot more confidence that consumers have in reloading a higher value, so they know that they can use it multiple times. And we've also seen repeat visitation increase as a result of that. So it's been unbelievably well received. We've got, I can't even remember how many guests we've got using it, but it's in the magnitude of around 200,000 or more guests using the mobile wallet regularly. And that we've got even more registrations as part of that. But the operators that are using it are really excited by the opportunity. It obviously means that they're not having to, the customer doesn't have to line up. There's less overhead in terms of manpower required for this particular application, and they're actually creating a phenomenal guest experience. So it's a win-win operationally and also from a profitability and guest experience perspective.
Yeah, and as you say, it just makes the customer's experience frictionless, and the bugbear of FEC is obviously queuing up, and so that's a fantastic thing for them too. Can you perhaps dig down a little bit deeper into the benefits to your clients in terms of data collection?
Well, yeah, I mean, data collection, knowing your customer is such a critical part of, what the mobile wallet offers. And I think traditionally in our industry, you walk into a venue, you get your card, you're largely anonymous, you play, you walk out, and there's really no way for operators to continue to be able to build loyalty with these customers. And so with the mobile wallet, we're capturing all of the critical demographic and guest information that you would typically capture in the travel industry or the finance industry or any other industry, so that you can really look at the hyper personalization that we talked about before, so that you can look at utilizing that data for better decision making in the future, but also so that you can build loyalty and increase the share of wallet, increase the rate of return, all of those things that businesses in the, I guess, e-commerce world understand extremely well and are facilitating it. And this is a big step in that direction for our industry.
And what's the user experience like for your clients in terms of utilizing? I think you've got a stats dashboard and software you use.
So with stats, I mean, that's another amazing product that we have. I'm pretty proud of that. We worked with AWS to launch that last year at IAAPA in Orlando, and obviously it will be a central part of our offering this year as well. So stats effectively takes all of the data points. We have trillions and trillions of data points across our customer base, and it takes those data points and distills it into insights. So what we know from stats, and why we develop stats, as we always do, we look at the research, we look at what impact it's going to make for our industry and to our clients, and we realize that around 90% of someone's time is spent trying to crunch numbers and crunch data. And because it is manual, there's, inevitably errors, but it just takes so much time. And so it's very difficult to make proactive decisions around your business and what you can do to create better operational efficiency, to improve your profitability when you're looking at the data a month or two after the fact. And so with stats, it's real time, and we have specific dashboards that provide very critical insights that enable our operators to make informed decisions immediately on what they would like to do. And those insights span from, the staffing and, the best optimizing your rostering and manpower levels. It facilitates, really analyzing your revenue, time of the day, and how you can optimize things in that way through pricing, recommendations, and all sorts of things. And I think that this particular product is one of the best selling modules that we've actually had outside of the mobile wallet. And it stands to reason, because it provides such critical information for these businesses to be able to improve their business instantly.
Okay. And what about the your toolkit product? How does that work?
Well, our toolkit product, it's all part of our toolkit suite. And so
Right.
we have our core toolkit product, which includes our point of sale, it includes our redemption experience. And even today, our core solution, our core technology solution, still has significant benefits over and above others that are out there in the market competing with us. So the whole toolkit suite is there to increase your revenue, to lower your operating costs, and to improve your profitability. And our mission, as everyone knows, because we constantly talk about it, is to enable, empower, and ease the business of fun. And all of our products fit into a particular category around that. And we make sure that that is the case strategically and tactically, because everything that we do, and you're not going to subscribe to a product that does not provide value to your operation and your business. So our toolkit suite is made up of a whole host of amazing technology that you can pick and choose what you would like to utilize, and we've got more coming, of course. There's
Right.
always more. There's always more up our sleeves that we are launching at IAAPA, and we're always working on something new. So it's exciting.
Good stuff. And how has the take-up been for stats since you launched it at IAAPA?
So stats, I think about 70% of our customer base currently are using stats. So it's been quite a phenomenal uptake.
Wow. Yeah. Moving on, your Embed is known for your customer care. I mean, all these products are moving in that direction, of course. But can you perhaps talk about the value you put into your training, so an aftercare for clients? So once they're on board and they're working with you, what's your relationship like then?
Yeah, I like anything. I think with any technology that you implement, you want to get the best and the most out of it for your specific business. And so a big part of our onboarding process is looking at the training that we provide, not just the general managers, but all different personas throughout the actual operation. So people that are using it day to day, people that require different reporting capabilities, and so on and so forth. And so our onboarding program is extremely robust these days. But what we're also looking at as part of, I guess, our offering is how we are stepping into what we call the membership economy. And so this is more about just having customers. This is really about looking at our partners and our customers and our friends, and creating a community around that, and a collective of the best FECs that really built this industry. And so we're calling this group the Embed family, of course, because that's what we affectionately know our customers to be. And all our customers are part of that, of course. But we put we put high regard into the fact that our customers have trust and faith in our solutions and in us to be able to deliver what they need to deliver. We're a mission critical system. We need to have, exceptional uptime and be able to provide the solutions that our customers expect, and be extremely reliable. And we're also committed to their growth and transformation. So what we have done, and I think this is testament to our commitment to our company's customer centricity and our commitment to our customer success, but we've created a new group called the Embed Success Squad. And this is a dedicated team of consultants, champions, and trainers, a mix of SaaS gurus, payment specialists, and trainers that can support our customers utilize our technology and get as much out of it as possible, and maximize the Embed system so that they can achieve this transformational growth that we know that they can through the data that we've received. So we're incredibly excited about the Success Squad. It is a brand new team. It's been a big investment for us. But it's already showing, dividends in terms of our customer feedback, which is exciting. And we also have a number of limited time offers and exclusive offers and access as part of this new initiative. And so, aside from just our mobile wallet being free for a period of 12 months after you sign up, we've got Stats, which is free for 3 months. Bit of a tongue tie there. And then we've got DIY online training. We've got in-venue training that can really coach and advise operators on how to increase their mobile wallet uptake. We've got our payments guru who can provide specialist consultation on payment gateway cost savings, of which we know there's a lot of cost savings out there for these businesses. And we also have our creative promotional kits that are completely free, that we will print. It's all very high value, but no cost to our Embed community. So we're really excited to share all of this with our Embed family.
Fantastic. Now we have IAAPA coming up very shortly. So the Embed booth is always a hive of activity. So perhaps you can tell us what can visitors expect? What will they see on the booth, and what are you launching?
Well, obviously, I've just shared that we're launching the Embed Success Squad, so you could come and meet the new team members, have a chat about your payment gateway costs, all those sorts of exciting things. So please do that. But we also have mobile wallet and Stats there, our core product, obviously. But we're incredibly excited to share. We are launching a new Smart Touch Plus game reader. And that's a brand new innovation, a brand new reader to our technology portfolio. It's supercharged. It's very exciting. So I encourage everyone to come and take a look at that. And also we have a whole new booth. So a big booth makeover, which is also very exciting for the team. So yeah, there's always something that we're launching. I would say that our new reader is a big thing.
Cool. And GoTrain is in terms of helping that product is in terms of helping your clients train management and staff and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So as part of the Embed Success Squad, we have the Embed Go Train, and you can get on the train and they will come to your venue and provide all of that amazing in-person training. If that's not possible or it's a bit of a time commitment, you can do that online as well. But you'll learn all about these amazing offerings when you come and visit us at our booth.
Fantastic. And I believe we have a QR code. So for viewers who would like to make an appointment with Embed and meet the lovely team there in Orlando, that's on the screen now. So
definitely. This way. Please come and see us. Please come and see us. We're really excited. We always love meeting our clients and partners face to face. And obviously IAAPA in Orlando gives us a wonderful opportunity to do that. We have daily happy hour as well. So between 1 and 5, if you're at a loose end or you'd like to continue talking, then come and enjoy our happy hour with us too.
Right. Daily happy hour, with a fantastic phrase. I think I shall definitely be there. But so Renee, thanks so much for talking to us. It's really inspiring to see how Embed is growing and the new products you're creating for your thousands of customers worldwide. So great to see you again. I'll see you in a few weeks' time in Orlando. And everyone, do go along and meet Embed at the IAAPA show.
Yes, looking forward to it. Thank you, Charlie.